Hi friends, welcome to Blooming Beats. This is the second part of Air and Space Museum. This is Mercury capsule. It's used to store food, water and oxygen for a day. It's stored in a special pressurized cabin.
Now we are going to see a space shuttle.
This is an astronaut suit, and I have never seen a spacesuit in person. So that was fun to see an astronaut suit right in front of me.
Air going from here all the way 52 miles up to the end of the atmosphere. Our space shuttles and our spacesuits are also pressurized so that astronauts don't get hurt, so that they are able to survive in space. Because this air, is there air in space? No, right? So that's why our spacesuits are pressurized. Now, what would happen if an astronaut went to space without a spacesuit, jumps into space and goes all the way up there, but guess what he forgets? What did he forget? A spacesuit, exactly. So I'm going to draw out all of the air from around him using this bell jar container. If I draw out all the air around him, which way do you think he's going to go? So there is no air inside of him and there's no air outside of him. So he's been in space for a really long time. Can we bring him back? Yeah? Okay, let's bring him back. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, tiny.
What happened here? When he went to space, there was no air pushing down on him, so the air inside of him could escape. But does he have infinite air inside of him? A spacesuit. So Bob should have brought a spacesuit, right? So that's our deal with air. What's the second part? You remember? If I tilt my head, which way is it going to go? This way? Right? And if we're on a roller coaster or spinning around, it might look a little bit like this. Now, that spinning motion is the fluid telling your brain that you're a bunch of different places at once, and that causes motion sickness. Yeah, it's the spine actually.
Yeah.
So our spine is made of bony vertebrae and squishy cartilage discs. They're kind of like this. So down here on Earth, gravity compresses our cartilage discs, pulls them down. But what do you think would happen if there was no gravity? It would go like this, right? Expand. So our cartilage discs expand in space, and an astronaut can actually grow 1 to 2 inches in space.
And for the best part, here's the Space Shuttle Discovery. NASA transferred the Discovery to the museum in April 2002 after a delivery flight over the nation's capital.
This shows the features of the space shuttle.
Space Shuttle Orbiter, delta-winged spaceplane design, covered with white thermal protection blankets and black thermal protection towels, marked the Discovery on both sides of forward fuselage.
Discovery was the third space shuttle orbiter vehicle to fly in space.
Discovery flew on 39 Earth orbital missions, spent a total of 365 days in space, and traveled almost 240 million kilometers, more than the other orbiters. It shuttled 184 men and women into space and back. This is the longest serving orbiter.
Discovery landed on its final flight to the International Space Station. This is the picture of the Discovery's last liftoff on the STS-133 mission, February 24, 2011. All of these are different kinds of rockets.
All of these are missiles.
This is anti-satellite missile.
This is cruise missile and it weighed about 5,400 kilogram.
This is Apollo boilerplate used for rescuing and training.
This is Gemini. Gemini's primary purpose was to show that humans can survive in weightlessness for 14 days. This part of the Gemini was returned to Earth on the ocean. This is first US operational guided ballistic missile. This is Airbus A330 main landing gear. This is Concorde, the first supersonic airline. Air France and British Airways jointly inaugurated this in 1976. The length is 62 meters and the height is 12 meters. It can travel twice the speed of sound. Isn't that crazy? It could cross Atlantic in less than 4 hours. This is Breitling Orbiter 3, the first non-stop flight around the world. On March 1, Picard and Jones lifted off from Switzerland to Egypt. It landed on Egyptian desert on March 21. Now we are going outside and let me show you the Wall of Honor. This is the Wall of Honor. It's to dedicate for those of who that have shared their passion for flight. So if you pay, they'll put your name here. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.